Are we just not going to talk the entire ride? What's there to talk about? Come on! Why do you hate me so much? Weren't you the one who disliked me first? What makes you think that? Hey all you cool creatures. I'm Cryptid. Welcome to the CryptidPlays channel. And today we are playing the third installment of Silver Thread. As you should recall, this series is about an exorcist named Alicia and her assistant, Beaford. What this one is specifically about is that a client's mother claims to be haunted, but after sensing something nefarious behind it, Alicia rushes to investigate. The content warnings include discussions of religion, cults, and family abuse. There's only one ending, so we're not going to be making a ton of choices, I assume. It's a pretty linear story. And with that out of the way, let's help Alicia solve this case. Oh, we ran out of milk for the tea. Let's hope the client's not a picky one. I should just bring this to the office first. Remind me to make a grocery list. Things are running low. Convenient hook to place an apron on. I wonder what she used to use this for. I don't know if we'll ever find out. I should go downstairs. I don't think this phone ever rings. Everyone just uses their cell phones these days. Wait, he's not wrong. I have to be on tiptoes to use this mirror. I guess Alicia put this up before I moved in. Alright, I just have to go downstairs. When I looked it up online, this kettle is surprisingly pricey. I guess she values her tea time. Alicia plays too hard to the British stereotype sometimes. You dig through the trash. Heck, since when did this become a habit? Since Alicia started asking you to. She still hasn't put it away. What did she order anyway? I'll just pretend I never saw that. Wonder what it is. Before I met Alicia, I thought only people over 50 still buy newspapers. Apparently not. This goes down to the lower floor. It's empty and abandoned, so I'm too scared to go there by myself. Wait, why is the rest of the building abandoned? Did we ever find that out in the earlier ones? Well, whatever. So, what made you think your mother is being haunted? She came to the conclusion by herself, actually. It's not like I was the one who was assuming things. I even set up some cameras around the house to prove that nothing was there. But she still insists. Oh dear. Since Dad died, it's been a constant stream of complaints about that. Are you sure it's not her way of mourning? It's pretty common. I would think that, but I'm unsure. There's a couple of things about his passing that make me curious. Was the circumstances around his death out of the ordinary? No, not the way he passed. He died from an illness. Everyone in the family pretty much already expected it. The doctor gave us a pretty accurate number, so we knew what to expect. But Mom really insisted on having the funeral private. She said Dad wished the same. How private are we talking here? Only 5 of us was in attendance. It was an incredibly tense funeral. They're talking so seriously. It's hard to find the right timing to give the client the tea. Then my mother started getting sick a lot. She called me complaining about it all the time. Then a few months ago, she bought this expensive vase that apparently can drive away evil spirits, and her illness immediately got better. Almost instantly. Huh. That sounds a little too good to be true, doesn't it? That's what I thought too. But every time I try to talk to her about it, she shuts the conversation down. And now she's really close to this, spiritual teacher who sold her the vase. She even tried to get me to meet her several times, but I've been too busy with my school projects. Man, this looks long. Maybe I should just leave this on the table. Do you think you can verify if this haunting is the real deal or not? From your description, I already have my doubts. By the way, this is my assistant, Beaford. Beaford, this is Darren Gatson. He's a photography major. He's asking us to help his mother. Oh, nice to meet you. Here, have some freshly brewed tea. Oh, thank you. I need more details. I assume we get a chance to ask both of these, so the possession. Aside from the illness, was there anything else odd about her? Sometimes she feels far more hysteric and emotional, but I didn't think it was unusual. Dad just passed. And they've always been a team. They work together and everything. So I just chalked it up to her mourning. She does seem much more relaxed and happy once she had the vase. I have a question. Shoot. Why are you giving the permission instead of him? Anyway, the vase kicked the evil ghost away and your mother's happy now. Isn't it all resolved? What's left for us to do? The thing is, it didn't end with just the vase. My mother still constantly gives this teacher her money for spiritual protection. For protection? Ah, there's the catch. It's not a small amount, too. Last time I checked, she was transferring around 30,000 pounds each month? Holy moly. Huh? That much? I see. So you would like us to exorcise these evil spirits permanently? Yes, I mean, well, she has a lot of money. My dad used to own an investing company, and there's the life insurance too. But if she keeps this up, it will drain her savings dry. How old is your mom, by the way? She's turning 45 this year. That's still relatively young. I need more details. This teacher. From what I hear, the spiritual teacher has a big following. My mom wasn't the only one attached to her. They meet weekly. They even have these flyers printed. According to this, they meet every Thursday evening. That's today? Convenient. What does this poster say? Okay. Mystic skills. It's time to unleash your potential. Dissatisfied with your life. Since their conception, humans had always lived under guidance from the celestial. The modern life has made us forget. Revisit your roots and discover who you are meant to be. 49 Broadley Park Road, London, every Thursday at 7 p.m. We should check it out. It's still a few hours from now. We can make it. Well, you can also go next week. I'm not in a rush, so... I am. I see. My apologies. That's our client. Stop badgering him. I'm not. I always talk like this. Alright. That's all. So, our two leads is this weird vase and this meeting with the spiritual teacher. Do you know if your mother is attending this week's meeting? The meeting this week, excuse me. I think so. She tries to go every week. She's surprisingly diligent about it. We could check the vase when she's out, then. I have this big project due in 2 days, so I couldn't accompany you. Unfortunately. My film is developing in the lab, so I have to watch it constantly. That's fine. The two of us can split the work. Yeah, just leave it to us. Thank you. Then I'll leave you to it. Feel free to text me if anything comes up. She looks annoyed already. Are you okay now? You were sleep-talking again earlier. Again? I didn't even remember. When I woke up, I was on the sofa. Maybe you should get it checked out. It could be narcolepsy or something. Maybe later. I try to avoid the doctors, if I can. By the way, isn't that kid your age? He's not. He's still at college. I'm much older than him. He left without drinking the tea. I guess I'll just finish it myself. That's just a few years, right? You're also only 4 years older than me, yet you claim to be so much older. Anyway, to the case at hand. We'll have to split up. Changing the subject, I see. You go to the shady scammer meeting. I'll go check out the house. Whoa, slow down a second there. Shouldn't we do it the other way around? I mean, I have a very scammable face. I'll stand out too much, unfortunately. It's true, she does stand out quite a bit. It's not like random people recognize me on the street, but I've been in the business for a few years now. I was on television once too, briefly. Again, it wasn't a big deal, but I don't want to take the risk. If you're really too scared to go, I can just ask someone else to do it. I'll be fine, I think. If it starts getting weird, I'll just run the hell out of there. That's the door. Did he leave something behind? Hey, I brought you guys some donuts. Why do you keep showing up here randomly? Go get a real job. Aw, he's just being nice. This coming from an exorcist. He has a point. You two are usually only fooling around anyway. Not today, we just got a new client, and we're heading out. Eh? Really? Guess it was bad timing on my part. Or not, it doesn't hurt to have an extra pair of hands, right? I can come along. Beaford and I are splitting up. Yeah, your timing's actually good. Alicia's going to check out this weird vase that the client's mother bought. And I'm going undercover to check out this suspicious spiritual meeting. I'll fill you in on the details later. It sounds like you've got a tough case in your hands. Guess I'll have to go with Alicia then. Aw, not your friend? Why? Shouldn't you go with me? Your best friend? But you're going undercover, right? Won't having two people attract attention? And I'm so handsome and eye-catching. Oh, Alicia said the same thing. Please don't compare what I said to his narcissistic tendencies. I suppose you have a point. Well, I have a third plan. Ito should stay here and clean the office. Oh, come on. I'm not that bad, right? Do you really want me to answer that? Let's not argue and waste more time than we already have. Didn't you always say it's better to investigate possible hauntings with two people? Right. Let's just get out of here. Where's this shady teacher anyway? According to the flyer, it's just downtown, so it's not like I'm going anywhere scary. So you think. You should be fine. Just don't give them money if they ask you for it, okay? I won't. I'm not that gullible. Really? If they offer you weird food, don't eat it, too. I'll be fine. I worked with you for so long already. Have more faith. I'll drive and drop you there, then. And I'll go to the client's house with this guy, I guess. Why do you sound so tortured? Well, maybe she is. You never know. Man, I sure hope Alicia and Ito won't kill each other while I'm away. Maybe I shouldn't have left them by themselves. Oh, they'll be fine. Maybe. Anyway, this place looks surprisingly normal. Am I really in the right place? According to the map app I am, but this is just a normal office building. A vending machine. It doesn't take cash. Doesn't take cash, but it takes bitcoins? What a crazy world we live in. Jeez. I don't recognize you. Are you here for, like, the Zodiac meeting? The Zodiac meeting? Oh, yeah. The spiritual thing? I found it through this flyer here. Okay. Can I have your ID? You can pick it back up when you leave. It's like a security thing. That's suspicious. I'll give you this numbered card to, like, pick it up. So don't worry. Nobody is gonna, like, steal it. Sure, let me just take it from my wallet. You give your ID card to the receptionist and she gave you a laminated card with the number 29 in return. You're early, so, like, feel free to just walk around. True. It's still half an hour until it starts. Guess I'll just wait here. Yeah. Someone's paper about different kinds of rats you can find in your garden. Guess everyone has different passions. Yeah. Kind of a neat one, actually. My dad's working, so he told me to stay here. Oh, I'm sorry, kid. Would you like to use the counter? I'll finish up in a bit, dear. She kinda looks like the boy that visited us. Maybe it's her. The mom. Oh, sorry, I don't really need to use it. I'm waiting for something, so I'm just wandering around. By any chance, are you here to see Fia? How do I pronounce that? Hold on. Maybe it's Fia. By any chance, are you here to see Fia too? Fia? Oh no, I'm here for the Zodiac meeting thing. I apologize for not being clear. Fia is the person running the meetup. Oh, it's my first time coming, so I didn't know about her yet. My bad. We're going to the same place then? It appears so. How did you find out about the meetup? I must say, there's not a lot of young people joining us. I saw the flyer and thought it's a good chance to get my life together. I struggled in college and still have problems finding work after I dropped out. So I thought this can help. Well, it's not exactly a lie. I see. You've come to the right place. It's Fia's specialty to guide lost people like us. I owe a lot to her. It's no exaggeration to say she saved my life. I told my son to come with me so many times, but he always refused. I wish he was more proactive like you. Son, could it be? The meeting is starting soon. I'll see you inside. A fridge filled with labeled lunchboxes. Glad I don't need to worry about that in my office. Yeah, there's only 2 people there. I wanted one of these, but Alicia immediately shut it down. They are hard to replace. Like, when you need to switch out the water tank. These 2 guys are blocking the door. I'm telling you, real gamers would spend hundreds of dollars to get a JPEG of a hot babe. We just have to make sure she's hot enough, with a sexy outfit on top. Wouldn't that increase the game's rating and narrow down your project's target market? It's quality over quantity, man. Trust me. Hey, you look like a gamer. You agree with me, right? People spend these days. I don't know if I should take it as a compliment or not. You're asking me? I mean, I personally don't care if characters are hot. It's not what I'm gonna spend money on. Personally. No? I don't know. I don't like spending money when getting the characters not even guaranteed. What? You're not a real gamer. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't play gacha games either, Beaford. Ready to head inside? Yeah. They started already. I should sit in the back to not attract attention. Whoa. She's hot. Thanks everyone for taking the time to come here. I promise this will be worth your evening. Has anyone here ever checked the Zodiac columns in magazines? Yeah, I see some hands going up. That must be Fia, the one that's running the meeting, and the one that sold that vase to Darren's mother. I'm sure most of you did it for fun, but astrological practices have a deep history in divination. As we know, celestial bodies have guided humanity since their conception for navigation and harvest. The early humans centered their life around them. Almost all early religions were centered around them. It's not until the rise of Abrahamic religions that they pushed back against it. Even in the Bible, Deuteronomy warns people against astral worship, the consequence being stoned to death. It's odd if you think about it. They talked about God's natural order, yet nature had predated them by thousands of years. Yet in some parts of the world, loyal followers of the original religion still exist, some that survived until today. That's all for today. Thanks for coming. Feel free to talk to me if you have any more questions. That was long, and I spaced out for most of it. Maybe if Alicia was here, she would have understood it better. Every time I come here, Thea always puts my heart at ease. It's a cold world out there, young man. Indeed. Miss Fia is so eloquent and well-spoken. I wish I could be more like her. Wait, where's the mom? He's still silently staring at the screen in contemplation. What you contemplating, dude? I knew it! I've been living my entire life wrong all this time. That's why it was so wrought with misfortune. I should come back again next week. That was confusing. Did you get any of that? As lost as you are. I'm glad it's not just me. I wasted my time. I'm getting out of here. You should do the same. Since there's only one ending, I'm not really afraid of making the wrong choices. Are you the college kid that Margaret mentioned earlier? Thanks for sticking around. How did you find the talk? It was confusing. I'm pretty lost, to be honest. Oh, it's not your fault or anything. I'm just not a very religious person. That's alright. A lot of people find it confusing at first. I can give you a simpler explanation next time. Margaret told me that you have been feeling a sense of loss in life. That you're looking for something that can give you direction. Yeah, something like that. You came to the right place then. Why don't I give you a quick palm reading? They say a lot about a person. What does palm reading have to do with astrology? More than you think. The different mounds in your hand correspond to different heavenly bodies. The history of astrology and divination has always been intertwined. Give me a minute. I want to see what happens when we say it's amazing. Right? It was amazing. I really liked the part where you talked about the stars and stuff. Oh, that repeated. Thank you, I'm glad you found it entertaining. Margaret told me that okay, so it does lead back right to this. Alright, the mounds in your hand correspond to different heavenly bodies. The history of astrology and divination has always been intertwined. Oh, is that so? Go ahead and give it a read then. Let's see. Your heart line begins in the middle. Are you easily the type that falls in love? Unfortunately, it brought me some problems in the past. Your headline is curved. You're the creative type who couldn't handle being trapped in office work. Huh. She's actually getting so many of these right. There's lines in your Mercury mound. It's a sign of healing. Were you studying to be a doctor? I was in medical school, yeah. But the line cuts off abruptly. Something terrible happened, didn't it? It's part of why you dropped out of school. That's exactly it. How did you know? Well, I'm only reading what's written there. If you give me your other hand, I can even read your future. But unfortunately, I have an appointment to get to. Oh, that's an unfortunate cliffhanger, isn't it? It's unfortunate. However, if you come back next week, I'll keep my time open for you. You don't have to go through all the trouble. It's fine, it's hard for me to ignore someone in trouble. I'll have to head out now, but I hope to see you again. Wow, she might actually be the real deal. I should go back and report it to Alicia. I wonder how the investigation on the other side is going. We'll see. They're so cute. Are we just not going to talk the entire ride? What's there to talk about? Come on! Why do you hate me so much? Weren't you the one who disliked me first? What makes you think that? The first time we met, weren't you misleading us on purpose? No, I wasn't. I really thought the ghost thing wasn't legit, promise. Estrella was the one who kept ominously repeating about how bad attention is still attention. What am I supposed to think? Besides, if you guys mess up, Beaford would share the responsibility too. I wouldn't do that to him. I suppose that's true. So, are we cool now? Don't just ignore me. Be quiet or I'll crash this car. I like how she's messing with him. It should be the right house. It's quite fancy. That's a lot of cars, too. Who still uses a dial-up phone these days? Aren't they more reliable than a mobile phone? Maybe if you're living in a place with a bad signal, but we're right in the middle of London. It's not even connected to the landline. Oh, it's just for decor. That explains it. Doesn't seem to have anything inside. Let's keep looking. camper van. Beaford used to want to get one of these. That guy can't even drive. Oh, did he not renew his license? He had a license. Why is this such a big surprise to you? He's 25. I don't know if I trust him enough to be in the passenger seat. He drove me around a couple times. He's pretty decent. You enjoy being the passenger princess, huh? Come on, I just prefer taking public transport. So what if I can't drive? I remember now. It was the potted plant. Don't lift it with only one hand. The soil's spilling everywhere. You do it, then. It's heavy. Never mind. Just do as you like. Just how weak are you? You gave up so easily. Ito is delicate, okay? This should do it. Our client said the vase is displayed on the living room. Should be around here, I see it. I'm still gonna click on stuff. This one's just a normal pot, soil and all. Right, vase is in the living room. We should look for the vase first. It's really weird how flat TVs are now. Isn't it normal? Huh? No. Even when I go home, all the televisions there are still thick televisions. Maybe you should buy your parents a new TV? How long have they had it? And those kind of TV is called a CRT. I don't give a fuck. Okay, just so you know, nobody below 50 calls it a thick TV. I'll be honest, I've never met anyone who's called it that. Yet, you understood me just fine. Curious. This should be the vase that our client was talking about. Stop spinning it like that. You're making me nervous. You take a look too. Isn't it super expensive? No thanks. I'd rather not get riddled in debt. There's no signature or stamp on the bottom. It's also far too smooth for something handcrafted. It's most likely factory made. And it's oddly light. It's not even glazed properly. Look, they missed some parts here. So what you're saying is it's made shoddily, essentially. I can't find anything special about it. How did they fetch such a high price? Well, either A, it does actually remove spirits, or B, they were scamming. I thought it would at least contain something. Maybe they're just really good at marketing. Appears so. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find more clues about this supposed haunting. Oh, well, ladies first. Lead the way. It's daytime. Stop being a scaredy cat. A check for £10,000 addressed to Via Flaysteed. That name's familiar. Is there another character with that last name in these games? And they're just leaving it out here? Wait a second. Doesn't that sound familiar to you? Flaysteed. Just like Estrella Flaysteed? Huh. Do you think they're related? Flaysteed is not exactly a common name, is it? Maybe we can ask Estrella about it. Let me give her a call. She's not picking up. Weird. She usually picks up fast. Wait, show me your phone screen. I knew it. She gave you her work number. Here, let me call her instead. Ito, what's up? Rare for you to call. Why did you give me a fake number? Is that Miss Wilkershire with you? What do you mean, fake number? Ignore her. She doesn't understand the concept of separating your personal life from work. You guys are hanging out? Did you two get closer when I'm not looking? Nope. No. I'll cut to the chase. Do you know anyone named Thea Flaysteed? Huh, Thea? Look, I don't know why you asked, but stay away from her. She's bad news. You're really related to her then. Yeah, and unlike me, she still does dirty work for our family. There's a reason why I cut them off. Unfortunately, our client has been spending an outrageous amount of money on her. And because of an ugly vase, too. Ugh, she does that. She spreads a net and ropes in people to be a donor for the family. The vase is just the start of it. She's only testing the waters to see how much she can get away with. Then hook, line, sinker. Personally, I don't think you should get involved. It's a much bigger operation than you imagine. They've been targeting vulnerable people from rich families and draining them dry. Maybe sending Beaford in there by himself was a bad idea. Right, I forgot his family is rich. Shit, I gotta go. I got an interview. I'll call you again later. Don't like the sound of that at all. Let's go back and pick up Beaford. You're going to blow the whole undercover thing. Relax. Have more faith in him. Besides, I don't think he even has access to his family's money anymore. The Flaysteed family. I thought they handle astronomy equipment. That's what they're famous for. But maybe there's a hidden side that we don't know about. It's worth looking into. For now, we can be sure that our client's mother got tangled in something nefarious. Unfortunately. Indeed. Oh, bedroom. A prescription bottle for sertraline. What's that? It's an anti-depression medication, one of the most common ones. Oh, judging by her prescription date, I don't think she took these anymore. Oh dear. Someone's making bad decisions unmedicated. Why are you checking yourself out? I'm not. Okay, I was just checking if my hair looks okay. Are you sure you're not just flaunting your narcissistic tendencies? What a waste of a pretty face. You should have been a woman. Excuse me? You should go through the trash can. I'm not doing that. I thought you wanted to help. Beaford does this for me all the time. Well, I'm not him, so... There. What is this? Cabinet or something? Okay. Alicia, you shouldn't look at a lady's wardrobe. It's impolite. Why am I getting deja vu? Office. Books and files. I don't think we should snoop into it unless necessary. I feel like we've snooped plenty. What's one more? Why is there so many plants in this house? They're real too. There's random plants all over Beaford's house too. Is it a rich people thing? It's a normal people thing. It's locked. Won't it be convenient to have the password stuck in a notepad around here? Conveniently, it has a hint button. 2. Just putting 2 repeatedly doesn't work. Would be too easy of a hint if it does. It's pictures of the couple with various groups of people. That's odd. What is it? The client said that only direct family attended his father's funeral, yet it seems like he had connections with a lot of people. Some of them are in several of these photos. I said photos, weird. He died of an illness, so it wasn't like the death was gruesome or sudden. That is weird. Maybe it was the deceased's request. Maybe he didn't want to seem vulnerable to his peers. Indeed, okay. A family picture, a husband, a wife, and 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl. The image of a perfect family. Do you have any siblings, Alicia? No, I'm an only child. I ask back. Why not? Do you have any siblings? I have a younger sister. Our parents passed early, so I'm more like her dad, though. Do you just tell this to anyone? You're not just anyone, right? I suppose so. God, you suck at comforting people. I don't get the impression that pity is what you're looking for. I guess it's refreshing to know someone who doesn't care about it at all. Yeah, I guess. A cabinet filled with commemorative souvenirs from all around the world. They must have traveled a lot. Lotion, sunscreen, cleansing oils. Who the hell bothers to use all of this stuff? Those are normal things to use. You're kind of a diva, so I can't trust your opinion. Are you sure you know what the word diva means? No. College assignment report. It's dated a few months back. You mentioned that your client is in college, right? Maybe he lives in the dormitory. This room also feels a bit too empty, doesn't it? That seems to be the case. There's a couple of film cartridges here. This must be Darren's room. Is this a kid's room? Looks a little too tidy. No matter how minimalistic you are, kids tend to make a mess. I can agree with you on that. There's a series of outdated phones in this drawer. This one has the word password taped to the back. I can't find anything special on it. How old is that phone? I wouldn't even know how to type on that thing. It's not that hard once you get used to it. Is this what they call a generation gap? Aren't you only 30? It's not hard. You press the numbered pads based on the letter you want to type in. If you want to type I, for example, you have to press 4 3 times. For T, you press 8 twice. Oh, okay, she's spelling Ito's name. For O, you press 6 thrice. For U, you press 8 thrice. So to spell Ito, you would have to press 4 4 4 8 8 6 6 6 8 8 8. Isn't that insanely convoluted? Hey, that's what we did back in the day. We didn't have touch screens back then. There's not much of a choice. Is there a reason why it's in all caps? The phone we found earlier. It might be the hint that we needed. I guess if the mother sets the password, she would know how that old thing works. To review, alright, yeah. To spell 2. I wrote it down. A lot of invoices. The last was dated more than a year ago. There's a lawsuit here. Same last name. I suppose it's among families. Oh, that's sad. Trouble in the business? Can you look the company up? It's called Stockmatics. It's an investment company. Your phone doesn't have internet? Is that a yes or a no? Whatever, I'll just look it up. Oh, the company switched owners last year. The employees aren't happy about it. It started as a family business, but the eldest sibling sold it against the family's wishes. But since he has the highest stocks for the company, there's nothing much they can do. And the oldest is the deceased, I assume. You got that right. Family drama, huh? Even his old business partner is bashing him in the interviews. Some people lose their morals when money is involved. We've seen enough. Let's review what we know. So, what's the verdict? There was no possession? After her husband's passing, she grew incredibly isolated. The company lawsuit, it ruined their relationship to the point that their friends and family refused to attend the funeral, or maybe the wife didn't want to invite them at all. Either way, she was hiding the real reason from her kids. And with both of her kids out of the house, it's a case of empty nest syndrome. I don't know if she was actually sick or if she believed she was haunted, but likely she wanted her kids to visit more often. It's not thanks to the vase that her complaints stopped. She found a sense of companionship with the teacher. Made her the perfect target for the Flaysteed family, huh? Scammers tend to prey on people like her. Right, I'm sure I can find proof of Fia Flaysteed's activities. The money must have gone somewhere. Are you sure that's enough? What do you mean? It just seems like a really emotional case. And you're not a very emotional person. Let's head back. I don't think we can find anything else here. Ready to head back? Yeah. Alicia, the spiritual teacher, was a real deal. Oh, so... We just met and she gave my palm a reading, and she somehow knew everything about me. It's pretty scary how accurate it was. What kind of things are you talking about? It's stuff that I never even told you about, so... Palm reading, huh? I know how to do it too. Huh? You can? Since when? Give me your hand. I can read what that psychic told you. How is it? Well, the lines say you're hiding a really big secret. Big enough that it caused a rift between you and an older male figure in your life, didn't it? Yeah, that happened. The line here, I see a hospital. Eh? You made a big mistake, one that you can't take back. During your second year of residency, you dropped out of medical school because of it. Right. You can tell that much from my palm, too? Is it written that clearly? Of course not. Your father told me about it. What? You scared me. Why the hell did you lie like that for? Don't you get it? That was the same thing she was doing to you. It's called hot reading. It's when someone gathered information about you before the supposed reading happens. And from your reaction when I said hospital, it was not hard to piece the rest together. But unlike you, she wouldn't know who I am. I just walked in there for the first time today and you gave them your ID. Ah. They asked me for my ID at the entrance, then I had to wait for 30 minutes before the meeting actually started. She must have looked you up in that time gap. Or someone helped her to. I know it can seem convincing, but it's nothing more than smoke and mirrors. She's just way more used to it than I am. How much did my dad actually tell you? And how did it even come up? Not all the details, just that you caused an incident in the hospital, and that's why you became a shut-in. I figured it was something extreme since you were hiding it. It was a while after you started working for me. He called me to talk, tried paying me for taking you in too. What? Is that why you've let me stay for so long? Do you really think I'm the type who will take the money? He probably expected it to come up if I do a background check, but I never did. And you're okay with it? I did actually want to tell you more about it, but it's hard to talk about. It's not my business to pry. But if you want to tell me about it, go ahead. I'm not sure where to start, really. Growing up, my family is just like any other. Sure, my parents could be strict, and we're not incredibly close, but we still eat our dinners and celebrate the holidays together. I'd say my childhood was relatively peaceful. It's not until my residency that things started cracking apart. Ugh. It's not even bright outside yet. I really want to sleep more. Oh my god, he's adorable! I have to leave now if I don't want to be late though. Need to finish my report by the end of the week, but I don't really have the time. I wonder if I can type it up during my lunch break. If I even get a lunch break today, that is. Yeah, I've heard that doctors don't get a lot of breaks. He's a student, but still. They always keep this place clean at least. That's the few good things about a hospital. Oh, it's you. What kind of resident doctor gets involved with surgery this early? Must be nice to be a nepo baby. Back in my day, we actually had to work hard for it. Well, it's true. I only got involved because my dad's the director. Let's just smile and ignore him. It's not like I can defend myself. People like you is what's wrong with the medical world. Surgery room is empty. The senior directors are bothering you again. Just ignore them. They're just jealous. I mean, they kind of have a point. Don't mumble. There's nothing wrong with taking the opportunities that was given to you. Well, arguably, if he's gonna be a doctor, he should know at least what he's doing. I mean, I assume he does, but still. We're getting sidetracked. I called you because I volunteered you to watch the East Wing tonight. But don't I have the surgery early morning tomorrow? Listen, we need to work twice as hard, then nobody would be able to say anything. You don't want the doctors to keep looking down on you, right? Yes, of course, Dad. Crammed from top to bottom with patient files. Some of these are from more than a decade ago. I see. Weight and scale. I wonder if I can still grow taller or if it's all over for me. I've heard some people still grow into their 20s. Wish I can take a nap. I should head to the West Wing though. Doctor, do you have a boyfriend? What's with the sudden topic? We're here until morning, might as well kill time. I overheard the director saying that he's glad that his daughter is so focused on work. You're not the type who wears makeup, and being in a relationship will just distract you. Yeah, he says that kind of thing pretty often. Wait, is Beaford trans? I do have a guy that, well, we're not exactly dating, but we've been close since school. Really? How come we never seen him? He's in a band and pretty busy, so my dad, the director, also doesn't like him very much. He dated Ito. Of course he did. Really? She doesn't believe me, does she? 3 hours until this shift is over. If I'm lucky, I can get 2 hours of sleep. Is being a doctor really this hard? I haven't had time for myself in ages. The surgery itself actually went pretty smoothly. I used the last of my focus on it. I'm just one of the assistants after all. I only had to follow the doctor's instructions and went on autopilot. However, it's the moment where I finally let my guard down that the mistake happened. Doctor, what medicine should I prescribe to the patient? The head surgeon told me to ask you. It's a weird task to pass to the second assistant, but I should know this. What was it again? Well, they're all blocked off, but let's just say 4 grams of Thai, whatever. I don't actually remember what I said exactly. The rest of the day spiraled into a blur. It wasn't a fatal dose. The patient had an allergy reaction that rejected the medication. Whether the doctor neglected to tell me about it, or I was simply too tired to remember, no, I shouldn't blame this on someone else. I think you already know what happened next. I'm really sorry, Dad. I messed everything up. Don't worry about it, I already have it covered. Our staff knows how to keep their mouth shut. Huh? But my mistake caused the patient to pass. I should take responsibility for it. Listen, it's not about you. If this gets out, this will affect the whole hospital's reputation. There was an unprecedented complication with the surgery. That's the story that we're going with. But listen, do you really think that you're the first doctor to make a mistake? If we focus on every little mistake, we won't have any doctors left. Now go back to work and don't talk about this to anyone. You understand? But in the end, I wasn't strong enough to do another shift in the hospital. I don't think I have the right to practice medicine anymore. I dropped out of my program. At first, my parents were furious, and they tried to drag me back to it. But eventually, they gave up, and they passed all of their expectations to my little sister. You have one new voicemail from Haruki Ito. Beaford, why haven't you been answering my calls? Is it because of that picture that girl posted on Instagram? What girl? I didn't even know about that. That was just a random fan, okay? Come on. That's just how it's like to be in a band. Text me back, baby. Don't even remember her name. Ugh. We haven't even met in ages. I'll be surprised if he doesn't consider us broken up already. It's hard because I shouldn't hide anything from him, but... Hey, I'm leaving your food out here. Is even saying thank you too much for you now? You end up being a disappointment of a big brother. As time passed, it got harder and harder to talk to my family. I only go out of my room when I know they're out of the house, or if it's late enough that I know they're asleep. I was living pretty aimlessly, days blurring together, until one day, an odd person showed up in our house. Yep. You're the Exorcist, he called, right? You don't look like what I imagined. Are you disappointed? It's not like we have a uniform. I still regret not contacting the patient's family about the truth until today. Do you think it's too late to? That's something that you have to decide for yourself. What's the point if you're only going to because I told you to? I'm not going to judge you, but I'm not going to tell you what's right or wrong either. You have the responsibility to think about it yourself. Did you think I was going to push you to apologize? Sort of, yeah. I mean, isn't it the right thing to do? Then why haven't you done it? Why must what I think matter? Because, well, it will give me a push if someone good gives me encouragement to do it. You shouldn't think too highly of me. I wouldn't call myself a good person, but I think you are. You've done a lot for others. I try to do good things. That's different from being a good person. Wait, I have to take this. Let's continue this some other time. She's really not wrong, but what did you expect? You already knew she was going to react this way. It's not like I expected her to comfort me, but did you have to be so cold about it? Estrella, why did you call? Are you still on the case with Fia? Yes, if she's getting scammed, that's more the reason for me not to drop it. Okay, I expected that. I'm sending you some photos over. Don't tell anyone you got them from me, okay? What am I looking at? A resort. No, that's her house. And all the luxury cars. That's hers too. She makes that much. Uh-huh. If Fia's modus operandi stays the same, she'll say that the money's used for cleansing or something. But the only thing it does is go into her wallet. And a portion to the family, of course. What's the deal with your family anyway? I thought they deal with astrological equipment. That's only the surface. They're actually an astral cult that's focused on divination. An astral cult? That's quite rare in this day and age. Well, our family claims to have Greco-Roman roots, back to when it was still popular. But who knows if it's true? I think it's more dangerous that most people don't know about it, and the fact that Zodiac is so well spread. It makes it easy for them to connect to people and rope them into it. You probably won't believe me, but the cult has an oracle. She genuinely has divination powers. Don't underestimate it because of Fia. She's always been spiritually weak. That's why the family makes her do the dirty work. You don't have a reason to lie to me, but at the same time I'll believe it when I see it. Were you involved in it too when you were younger? Yeah, I got out of there, but Fia isn't... Well, I don't know. She's younger than me after all. Whoa. And yet Estrella's the one that looks baby-faced. Maybe they kept a tighter watch on her because her older sister ran away. She was actually a lot more straight-laced when we were kids. It's unfortunate she turned out like that. Explains why your family cut you off. They don't like that you went down a different path. Right, it's hard to separate myself from them. Even now, my name still comes up when you look them up. But as an actress, any attention is good attention, I suppose. Oh, that's where it came from. What do you mean? Never mind that. Thanks for all the information. I'll use it wisely. Don't mention it. Consider my debt repaid, okay? But you already paid me. I guess. Yeah, see you then. Don't get into too much trouble. Beaford's still upstairs. Weird, he would usually go down by now. Okay, kid. He's cutting those tomatoes with so much force. Beaford, Estrella sent me photographic proof. The spiritual teacher's a scammer after all. Already? That was quick. Wait, how did she get involved in all this? Fia is Estrella's younger sister. Huh? They don't really look alike. And are you sure it's not the other way around? Estrella is much shorter. Well, I've only got a blurry photo of her, so I couldn't really tell. We should stop splitting up. We're wasting so much dialogue space just to catch each other up. What in the world are you talking about? One's a famous actress and the other one is out there fooling old ladies. Funny how life works. Let's show the photographs I got to the mother. I'll contact Darren. Why are you showing me all this? It's all fake, Mom. That spiritual teacher is taking advantage of you. She used up all the money you gave her to fund her lifestyle. As you can see in these pictures, that's what she's using the money you sent her for. You haven't come home for so long. I was wondering what it was about, and it's only to show me this. Your son's just worried about you. That's why he hired us. Quiet. All of you know nothing about her at all. Listen, I don't care what she uses the money for. The fact remains that she saved me. Mom. You're okay with being fed lies. That's for me to decide, isn't it? It's my money in the end. As for you, Darren, are you sure you're not just worried about your inheritance? That's not what I had in mind at all. I think we're done here. Get out of my house. I'm not discussing this any further. I'm really sorry about my mother, after all the effort that you put into this too. No, I'm the one who should apologize. In the end, I just made it worse. It's really not your fault. Not much we can do if she refuses to accept it. I guess she's more far in than we thought. I'll just continue watching over her and inform my sister about the situation. Perhaps she'll know how to handle this. Thank you, Miss Wilkershire. Alright, keep the images and the information that I send you. As for the fee, you don't have to pay it. Are you sure you still invested a lot of time on it? I'm sure you wouldn't pay a plumber if they leave you with a broken sink. There's no convincing her otherwise when she gets like this. Do let us know if anything changes with your mother, though. We'll be glad to offer our help again, as limited as it is. Well, that sure could have gone better, but we did all we can. Do you really think so? I'm sure we could have handled it better. I mean, we did what was asked of us. The circumstances this time was just unfortunate. Cheer up. I'm not upset. I'm just reflecting. It's important for the future that we... God, that's not Ito at the door, is it? For his sake, I sure hope not. Hey, nice office you got there. Really classy. Thanks. Alicia, that's her. Via Flaysteed, the one we were talking about. Oh, you guys were talking about me. I'm flattered. What the hell are you doing here? Better question. How did you find my office? Your address is public, Wilkershire. No need to get so aggressive. I'm here to offer you a deal. I think you'll want to hear me out. Let's cut to the chase. I know you've been in contact with Estrella. And with that, she most likely told you about the family already. Why do you think that? I happen to still check on my dear sister often. You worked for her. And not a lot of people have those photos. The one my followers conveniently showed me. You're free to speculate. Where I got the pictures from doesn't matter. Are you here to tell me to keep my mouth shut? Nothing like that. Quite the inverse. I'm offering you a chance to work together. Excuse me. I don't actually enjoy doing this, you know. But, well, I can't go against the main family. I would need more backup if I need to confront them. If you help me, I can leave all my followers behind, including your client's mother. It's a win for both of us, yeah? It does sound beneficial for both sides, except you forgot one thing. I can't trust you. What makes you so sure that I'm the right ally for you? This is the first time we've met. Well, I admit, I've only looked up your details when your little assistant here came strolling into my office. I wasn't good at being undercover at all, huh? Not at all, but I commend your effort. Yes, I changed her voice, I'm sorry. I don't need your pity. Your client is not the only thing that's at stake here. What if I told you that I know something about Lillian Canute? I'm not sure how to say that. I can look it up though, see if someone can tell me. Everywhere says Canute, so that's what we're gonna go with. Where did you hear that name from? Trust me, we have a more common goal than you think. Here, come to this address and you'll see. She hands you a hotel key. Huh, so you're not just bullshitting. I've been nothing but truthful. Go there as soon as you can, I'll be waiting. Lillian Canute? Who is that? You don't know her. William Canute's daughter. Am I supposed to? It doesn't ring a bell. You have to remember that you and I had really different social circles. He's a former high court judge that joined politics. Has a lot of enemies. I don't keep up with things like that, sorry. As for Lillian Canute, you've been seeing her all this time. Huh? When? The board that you often snoop around in. She is in there. Oh, so she really is someone famous. But that doesn't explain how you know her. I'm right there in the picture. Huh? Where? I'm literally next to her. The short hair? Oh! You used to have your hair that short? No wonder I couldn't tell. The monochrome doesn't help. I feel stupid asking for the third time, but I still don't know what this all means. Besides, if I'm going to help you with the case, shouldn't you tell me more about it? That's true. Lillian Canute was my employer. No, although technically I suppose her father was the one that hired me. So I don't even know what our relationship with each other is. I was hired as her bodyguard, but I failed to do my job properly. 5 years ago, in the very hotel that Fia Flaysteed told me to go to. I've been investigating her death since. There's not a lot of leads. Nobody knows how she died until today. Oh, that's why you're really into the whole occult thing. That's what most of the news surrounding it pointed to, that she simply died because the hotel's haunted. Of course, I thought it was nonsense at first. How can someone die from that? But the fact remains. Nobody could explain how she died. They really already ruled everything else out? Yes. I even went on trial for it, actually. They suspected me at first. It wasn't me, by the way. Well, obviously. I never thought it was. I mean, you've dedicated years of your career for this girl. Are you really going to go then? I don't trust her. It might be a trap, but unfortunately, I've hit a dead end in my own investigations. All these years of investigating the supernatural, I don't know if it led me anywhere at all. Can you ask Ito if he's free? What? I thought you hate the guy. I do. But he's probably better at handling these kinds of things. So it's not enough if it's just me. What are you talking about? Nothing, I just sometimes wonder why you even took me in. Do I need a reason to? Never mind, I'll go call him. Oh hey. Okay, so this messed up. Why is he in such a bad mood lately? Is he on the late rebellion stage or something? Offering me the answer. That sounds far too good to be true, but do I really have a choice? I've already kept you waiting for too long. Wait for me, Lillian. I'll find the truth, even if I have to spend my whole life trying. Ooh. The next one's gonna be the conclusion. Aw, man. Hold on, I want to see what happens if we say we think it's actually the house is actually haunted. House is haunted. You're pulling my leg, right? Why the hell did you ask if you already knew the answer? After her husband passing, she grew incredibly isolated. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it's the same. I just wanted to make sure. Well, I'm gonna leave this here. We have one more of these games to look forward to. This was interesting though. It's kind of neat to see how Alicia's story is actually going, especially because this one was very linear. But okay, before I ramble on, let me thank my channel members real quick. Thank you so much to my channel members for your support. Not only does it help me, it helps the channel grow and the videos keep coming. I truly appreciate it. But yeah, because this was so linear, we got quite a bit more of a look into Alicia's actual story. So I'm curious how this is gonna turn out, if Fia is actually tricking them, if we're actually gonna find out what happened to Lillian, and if there is actually supernatural stuff involved. But we will find out, I guess, at least some of this stuff. But either way, I like this. As you know, I love this series of games, and Alicia is just so cute. She's grumpy as hell, but she's cute, and I love Beaford, and I love Ito. But yeah, I'm not gonna ramble on too long, but I find this interesting. I did find a couple of like bugs and stuff, so maybe I'll try and remember to actually say something to the developer, see if they can fix it. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did like it, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of me, please subscribe. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye.